slap.
Gosh.
Did you watch it?
Wait, did you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
No freaking way.
Oh, yeah, on TBS. Oh, yeah.
I don't have regular
it's set on
TV,
my DVR.
So.
It is a shit show.
Dude.
My girl could not stop laughing. She's like, this is real? I'm like, this is real. She couldn't stop laughing. It's the stupidest shit. I can't believe we're in 2023. This thing's on TBS
I know.
on TV. And the guys are like all out of shape with guts and stuff. You're like, what the fuck? Make them take the shirts off. It's not combat sports if they have shirts on.
Yeah, they're wearing, what do you call those? The jiu-jitsu stuff?
Yeah, they're wearing like
rash guards, yeah.
They're wearing like tight Under Armour outfits.
Yeah.
Like, no, make them take their shirts off. If it's actual combat sports, make them take shirts off. You can't because they look like melted fucking cheese.
Yeah, dude.
You watch it, to me, it just, if you're a fighter, you should know that Dana White, as the president of the UFC, doesn't give a flying fuck about your health. If this guy's going to invest in Power Slap Fight League, the only premises of this show is to provide the most CT, most brain damage possible.
That's the problem, yeah.
And then they clearly get concussed and get back up and then get slapped again.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. They go, come on, get up. And they're like, whack.
That's freaking terrible.
And then there's one dude, clearly ton of sugar in his tank. Some big black dude, ton of sugar in his tank. He was all, Dan was like, wow, yeah. And he was like, and this just goes to, God, he goes, this just goes to show you, just because you're an MMA fighter doesn't mean you're good at slap boxing or slap fighting. It's like, well, no, that dude was like, He did it twice. The guy was just hitting the piss out of him. Then he'd be like, my turn. It's like, hey, man, you're the wrong sport overall, dude. And I love Dana. I think it's Mick Maynard. They're back there in the green room with the other Power Slap League guys or whatever.
Athletes. Yeah,
I guess. Dude, they're back there, and there's only so many things you can say about slapping. Like, at first, you're like, all right, checks the box. I'm like, damn, this chin's crazy. That was a hard slap. And then after like 10, I'm like, man, that guy gets a chin. Man, that slap was crazy. Like, there's nothing. It's just on
it's
repeat.
a slap. I mean,
man, I got slapped the shit out of him. It's nuts. And the people, you know, the public has spoken. That thing did not go well. Like, low views. And I just don't understand if I'm Dana White. And the same thing with The Rock, too. You guys are good, right? Like, what are you doing? Like, The Rock has this energy drink. What are you doing? You have 50 major motion pictures lined up in the next 2 years. Why are you doing an energy drink? For Dana, it's like, dude, what do you have? 500 million sold the UFC, the face of the UFC, best promoter ever do it. Kudos, half out. Why would you punch down and do slap fighting? For is it a money play? What's the point? Are you that bored of MMA? It doesn't make sense to me. Who told him to do this? And then to use the UFC social media to promote it.
That's the stuff that I was looking at here that was honestly...
I just think it sets the sport back because if you've been a fan, you're like, God, this is stupid. If you're a new fan, you're kind of like, oh, this is so barbaric. This is stupid. It just sets the sport back that they've worked how long? How many years has the UFC brass and the staff that's been there for years and the fighters involved who've literally risked their health, their well-being, their brains, they've moved this sport how far down the field? And then to market to this slap fighting goes all the way back. Because now these politicians or the other people are just getting the sport and go, oh my God, that takes no skill. They're just slapping each other. Just big out of shape dudes slapping each other.
Yeah.
So all this work you've done, this just proves to me we're not a major sport. We're not a top 5 major sport. You've done all this work to move the football down the field, and then you go all the way back and restart. It's like, yeah, that's human cockfighting. MMA is not. MMA is legit, professional athletes, some of the best athletes, toughest athletes in the world, toughest job, toughest gig in the world. But then when you associate it with hands fighting, slapping, the fuck you want to call it, we go all the way back.
Yeah.
There's no way that thing's on it. Like, I would love to do a companion for the championship. It's so ridiculous and hilarious. I'd love to get some comics and fighters together, do a fight companion for the championship. I don't think it's going to make it there. I don't think it's beyond that long. And hey, fighters out there, when you watch this, think about this. Las Vegas Commission sanctions this. You think Dana, the Commission of Las Vegas, anyone that's supposed to be in charge of your health, gives a flying fuck about your health? They commission human slap fighting. You out of your mind? And for Dana, like, that's your boss, man. He sanctions things. He's the face of it. He's the one that brought this to the table. A man who's going to do that, you think he gives a fuck about your well-being when you retire from the UFC? This guy's trying to squeeze every dime he can out of human cockfighting. They're slapping each other. He's putting all his resources that he's worked all this time for, all his hard work, all his dedication, he's pissing it down the toilet to make a buck on slap fighting. Now, let me ask you something. You think Dana White actually considers slap fighting a sport? You think Dana White's actually really, really passionate about two human beings slapping each other? No. It's his new puppy. It's a new project. Some for him to do because he's clearly bored as shit with the UFC. So this is his next conquest. And it's fucking stupid for a guy that's made so much money, who's supposed to be so smart, the best promoter we've ever seen in combat sports, probably one of the best promoters, the best professional sports presidents. How in the world are you so fucking stupid? It's insane to me. I watched it just for the
Car wreck?
car wreck. It's like when I turn on the World Star, when like check out a shooting, I'm like, I gotta see it. But I'm going, I'm like, God, that guy, man, his technique when he slapped his girlfriend, man, that shit was, they should air this on TBS every night. I would assume with the backlash they're receiving, I would be very surprised if it makes it all 8 weeks of the championship. I'd be very surprised if we're doing a fight companion on TBS. I think it's gonna have to go to UFC Fight Pass.
I can't imagine it lasting.
But just look at these fucking morons. This guy from MTV, like, hey everybody, check out the slap fighting.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different promotions for it.
It's everybody selling their soul.
I know.
Again, this is what I want you guys to realize. This is how powerful Dana White is. Look at the huge names on here. Marketing, slap fighting. Look at this guy.
Chris Jericho. The thing that bummed me out the
Legit
most.
people.
This is bummed me out the most when Daniel Cormier did it.
DC. Daniel Cormier. How dare you? He's so much better than this. But again, Dana's your boss.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's what sucks.
Dude, when I worked for Showtime, I had to promote shitty boxing, some bad Bellator fights I didn't want to do. They're paying my bills.
Yeah, you got to do it.
So if this was a Showtime thing and they're doing Fight Slap League, you bet your ass, like, you guys, make sure it's crazy. It's so fun. These athletes and these rash guards and their tits and guts hanging on the table, their technique's insane. You'd see me doing it. That's all that's going on here. Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez. Love Mario.
Oh, my gosh.
You think Mario Lopez, you think DC, who's bar none, top 5 people to ever step barefoot in that fucking octagon, you think he has any respect for the slap fight league?
No. You got to do it, man. Sucks, but yeah, man.
Is Mario Lopez the last one?
Mario's, you want to hear this one?
Sure.
All right, let me refresh.
Is there more than...
I know I do. Power slap.
Hold on.
Road to the title premieres. Lopez here.
All right, pause it real quick. Pause it. And now, remember, this slap fight league, the brain trauma, clearly brain trauma. The one girl got slapped so hard, she did a flip. She fell down, did a flip.
Yep. It was so... And no one held her.
Nothing.
They just let her go. Like, what the fuck?
My favorite is to see, like, what's his name? Herzog, like, legit refs. Be like, all right, left or right hand? Right hand. 15 seconds. Blue. You're like, hey, Herzog, take it easy. And you can tell even they're nervous. They're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, what are they
I guess
doing?
I'm on TBS.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Let me see, Mario.
We'll slap the spit out of each other. I know I do. Power Slap, Road to the Title premieres tonight on TBS. Shout out to my boy Dana White. And listen, if you don't know, now you know. Check it out.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Tell me what I should know.
Oh my gosh.
Out of all the shit to invest your money in for Dana, it's like, dude, you've literally worked your ass off, and God bless you, man. You're the perfect guy for the job. You took the UFC as far as it could go, and then you wipe all that shit out.